the USSD code that you type be today. And remember, every ticket you buy today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, Thursday up until Friday qualifies you to be a part of the jackpot draw that happens on Friday, where you get to be a part of the 2 million naira jackpot. It doesn't get any better, right? I know, we are good like that. So keep playing and then keep winning. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, vetting for moral character versus professional competency. So someone once tweeted, if I want to employ you today, I will request your BVN, which is your bank verification number, and all your bank statements. Once I see anything related to gambling, sorry, you can't get that job. Would you like for me to repeat? I will. If I want to employ you today, I would request for your bank verification number and all your bank statements. Once I see anything related to gambling, sorry, you can't get that job. Someone then replied, then you are not a risk taker. Bye. Now, while we may ask what has me gambling on my personal life or financial decisions impact my overall productivity at work, isn't it also invasion of privacy to request to see my statement of account as a potential employee? Is this what the employers of this generation are now after? Tell me, what next will they be asking for? Let me guess. Whether you are single or married. Okay, that sounds okay. Have you ever cheated on your partner? Have you ever cheated on your wife? Have you ever cheated on your husband? Do you have kids outside wedlock? Do you drink alcohol? Do you smoke cigarettes or marijuana? Are you promiscuous? Do you have a lot of side chicks and side pieces? Do you have more than one boyfriend? Do you have a wife and 3 side chicks? I'm just thinking. Because hey, today it's gambling. Tomorrow it may be some other thing. And that is what brings the question. Is an employer's job to vet for moral character or for professional competency and skills? Can a person be a good employee and still have a hobby the employer dislikes and considers irresponsible? What if you find that I have been gambling and I have been winning? Sure odd. What's that thing they call it? There's a name. Is it grand audit? Somebody help me. Where you win a lot of money, like 125 million. If you see that I have been winning that kind of money, tell me the truth as my employer. Wouldn't you say, hello ma, hello sir, how did you do it? I mean, how much did you invest to have won this kind of money? Or, you're gambling. You're irresponsible. I can't have you in my company. Now, let's go to question number 2. What kind of jobs, if any, do you think this policy would be most justifiable for? The policy that will require you as the employee or potential employee to bring your bank statements, Let them check how you are spending your money, what you do with your money. Question number 3. What about other lifestyle choices? If an employer can check for gambling, what else could they reasonably look for in your bank statement? For business owners, what criteria do you use when vetting potential employees? Would you consider a policy like this? And finally, what's the most unusual or invasive thing you've ever been asked for during a job application process? Let's talk. 0817 923 0002 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809 030 6416. On X, we're at Nigeria Info PH, and our Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Go there, watch me live, and most importantly, be a part of the conversation by dropping your comments in the comment section. Someone says, "Good morning, ma'am. Please, is the one-play ticket bought in the morning still valid for the afternoon draws?" The answer is no. They are only valid for Hello Port Harcourt. Nigeria Info, oh dear, network. Nigeria Info, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you doing today?
I'm feeling fine.
Yes, it's good you're feeling fine. Go ahead. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, I'm Friday by name. I'm calling from location.
All right, Friday, talk to me.
Yes, I heard the first. What was the first question?
Is an employer's job to vet for moral character or for professional competency and skills?
Okay, let me check my math.
All right, feel free.
You saw that one. They said an employee can check your bank statement. Hello?
Did you say an employee can check your bank statement?
Yes, you made mention of that.
Yes, I did. And that's why I'm asking the questions I asked.
Hello, come again. I'm not hearing you.
Okay. Did you listen to all the questions I asked?
Yes, the one I'm interested is the one you said that an employee can check what your bank statement.
No, I didn't say. No, hold on. I never said an employer could check an employee's bank statement. I only said Someone tweeted, "If I want to employ you today, I would request your BVN and all your bank statements. Once I see anything related to gambling, sorry, you can't get that job." Is it clear now?
Okay. It's clear.
Okay. Do you still have anything to say?
Yes, I have something to say. What I have to say is anywhere I go that an employee requests for all those things.
An employer, you mean?
Yes. Request for all those things. I can't give to him.
You can't give to him?
Because, because number one, I know how I spend my money.
Okay.
I'm a gambler. I'm a pure gambler.
You're
so
a pure gambler, okay.
Your company and you request for all those things, my bank statement and all those things, so that you can check. It means you won't employ me.
Okay. Only because of that reason?
Yes, because of that reason, I can't give all those things to you.
Okay, so whether or not you're qualified for the job, once they request it, you're out the door. No.
Even when I'm qualifying, I have all the qualifications for the work. But immediately you request for all those things because I know I can't lie to myself.
Okay.
But
now, let me ask you, Lucky. Sorry, Friday, right? Let me ask you, Friday.
Yes.
Does the fact that you're a gambler have an impact on your overall productivity at your place of work? Do you see it as something that will affect your productivity at your place of work?
No, it won't affect anything. But maybe some people can think, we have, as a human, we have different ways of, different way of having our own complications.
Okay. All right then. Thank you. Thank you, Friday. God's Power from HA. Oh dear. So sorry. God's Power, please, you will have to call back. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. We're live on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and on X at Nigeria Info PH. Good afternoon, Didi, my joy giver and air. If this basis or employment condition of vetting of a would-be employee's character is anything to go by, that means those of us playing one play every day those of us playing one play every day will be denied employment straight up. It doesn't make sense to me at all. It means infringement on my privacy. Clinton, Mr. Fresh in Port Harcourt. One play is not gambling. It's not. Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
I'm Harvest, calling you from Estate, Ibueche.
Harvest, welcome. Let's talk.
Like what you said, for me, I would have best explain that the employer should look at the person's character, especially when it comes to if it is financial aspect of a job that you want to do for the person.
Okay.
The person character and the key of the person. That would have been the best for me to request, but not the financial prosperity of the person.
So how do you vet a person's character?
Huh?
How do you vet a person's character? That's another question.
Another one that you may try the person to associate with other. The character is when you are in a position of managing something to somebody. You know that many people will come across you. How do you manage the human being first? That's the first thing. And the character that you can use in managing human being, because human beings are very difficult to handle. It can also be a character that you use in managing an institution that will be success, because it is human being first that you will deal with. And so you go by those human beings while you are working there, and everybody is happy and the work is doing well. It will make you to excel in the institution or whatsoever they are working. So
an employer can determine all of these things by just having a conversation with you?
No.
So that's what I'm asking. How? I'm interested in the how.
One, it's not by you may place.
Oh dear, so sorry. God's Power from HA. Welcome back, God's Power. Sorry about the first time.
Yes,
let's talk.
Exactly. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
If an employer is asking of bank statement, I wouldn't like that. You check the person's character and all other qualification, age and academic qualification, hometown and village and others involved. Why asking of my statements of account? If I give it to you, it has some connotation. I don't like that. If you are looking for fraud, you may not see there or anything. You just employ person depending on the character and behavior. For you to know the character of the person, when the person is working as an employer, I'm a retired principal, I will know. From the dressing, from the way he will be chewing chewing gum, from the way he will be acting as he's coming. That's his character without people telling me.
Okay, God's Power. Can you tell a man that? Can you tell a man from just looking at a man, the way he's dressing and chewing gum, whether he's cheating on his wife or not, whether he has side girlfriends or not?
You may not know that of cheating, you know that you are discussing. I mean, all that when a person is rough, when you look at him, you detect. If a lady is coming to the way she dressed and to be chewing gum as if she's mad, you look at them and say, okay. After the interview, I will let her go.
Really?
Yes, because I'm a psychologist. So when we are studying, we study psychological of behavior. You know people, but you know that you can't get whether a woman cheats or a man cheats. You cannot get it by behavior. That's not by. You cannot get it except the discussion and the person is discussing about those things. But for employing, I will get people. I will know them. I know them.
You know them. God's power says He knows them. By the time they dress, the way they are chewing gum, the way they are dressed, He can tell character. So, what if I ask the question this way? Would it make more sense to you? Is your duty as an employer to check for moral character of your potential employees or to check for professional competency? I am recruiting, let me see. I'm recruiting a social media manager. Should it be my concern if this person is irresponsible away from the workspace? Should it be my concern if this person drinks too much? Should it be my concern if this person is a bad friend to his friends? If the person backbites, keep malice, gossips, is a jealous person, if this person is capable of... Should it be my concern, really? Zion from Jerry. Hi, Zion. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good afternoon to you, D-Square.
Good afternoon to you, Zion.
Yeah, one how to deal with vetting of an employee's character or friend's character or people around your character. Two factors are needed. Their actions and their reactions towards issues, towards our close friends and people around. When you can able to assess and address this, I think you are getting close to the character content of this individual.
Is the character content of an individual important? How does it relate to the job they're meant to do? How does it relate to their professional competency? Let me give you a practical example, Zion. I know someone who does a particular job very well. You can't beat this person. Top at the game, The person can be used as a reference. Can't you be more like this person? But you see, the person likes women. And his love for women has not in any way affected his overall performance over the years. What should be my concern with whether this guy loves women?
Now, look at what you just stated. The habit in him has not affected productivity in that organization. For instance, let's say a tailor. A tailor, very good tailor. He designs well. He gives you the best. And your customers are from the A grade, A levels. He never fails, but he like women, right? Your character to able to interact with this guy to sustain so that his habit does not affect his professionalism takes a long way to know how efficient he will be at a critical time when somebody needs a job urgently. Every day, we do it at an invitation. Some back where we are house hunting, a particular fancy and beautiful place. And the first question that will ask, are you married?
That's a different law, Zion.
I'm coming. It's not that. We are looking at employer and employee relationship, respect that situation.
Okay.
Man, the question imposes this. As a married man, there's a level of responsibility you will attain to give you house. You are still a level of responsibility will not give you this house because you'll be bringing different women here. And this compound will be prone to kidnappers, thieves, and everything. And you can easily destroy our bonus. So this is the character goes a long way.
So what you in essence is in an employee to vet for character.
To vet the character in every aspect. Do you talk the way you reason?
So let me get something straight. Then I come before you. I come and tell as I am ashamed. This is why I am. Do this, I do that. However, I can do the job that is required. I have all my certifications. I am very quiet. My track record speaks volume. And there is this other person who comes dressed all nice, older than thou. You do your independent things life. Between me and that person, what's your job?
This is Nigeria.
No, I'm talking to you. I'm not in Nigeria. I'm talking to you, Zion. Who gets up?
As an employer, I will give you the job.
You will give me the job.
But
All right.
No. I will give you the
Case
job.
closed.
With a condition.
Case closed, Zion. Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome. I once had a friend tell me that some people refuse to do business with him. He's done business multiple times, earned in dollars, has made other people rich, and he's looking for investors to expand the business. The very first question they asked, are you married? He said no. And they were sorry, we cannot do business with you. Is that issue? Where's my being married? I got you with this. You're married. You has more responsibility than your family. What is the responsibility that marriage puts? So they say yes. You're responsible for your wife, your children, you're responsible for in-laws. That things that you know. If you want to run money, we got a wife with children. Think of your wife, your children. You are like, okay, relax. There are married people who are still very fraudulent. There are married people who are still irresponsible. There are married people who live with their partners, their wives, their husbands, to defraud other people. What's the name of this lady in the other in one state like that they say defrauded people of how many billion? Was she not married? Yes. That's something to professional competency. That they are a good fit for a position. But going as requesting for a bank statement, maybe a bank statement can prove. Then they check your history, your gambler, that one. They can check what you spend money on for your transactions. You so up on Friday. You send let's say 200,000 naira on Dorime. You bought shoes from this, you clothes from this, that. Transferred money to Ogechi. Who is Ogechi? Because she's his younger sister. Transferred money to Chinasa. Who is Chinasa? Chinasa is my cleaner. Transferred money to Ebuka. Who is Ebuka? Transferred money. All of those things. So yes, for those of you who are asking where money goes to, go to your bank statement. Your bank statement will reveal where every penny you ever had in that account went to. So you can know all the things that are eating your income. That is for you. If you're trying to prove that, okay, you did a transfer, like for instance, last week I did a transfer, it was successful from my end, the supermarket said they hadn't seen the money, I was forced to print an account statement to show that the money clearly left my account. But after a while, I said, no, I'll wait it out and see if the money is reversed, I will do the transaction again. If it is not reversed, then we'll figure things out. The money was reversed eventually, and I went back to the supermarket and I did the transaction again today. If it had required me showing them my statement of account, it would be because I decided to prove that I have indeed sent the money to them. So they should also go and check with their bank. They're two different things. But saying you want my BN, and I want to check that I'm gambling. Maybe such. I tell you, what if you're going to be handling a financial debt? I want to be sure that you will not use money to go and do short or too short or what's it called now. If you're just joining us to the sunny side right here on your number one talk station, 90.3 Nigeria Info FM, and the conversation we are having is on vetting for moral character versus professional competency. Is it an employer's job to vet for moral character or for professional competency and skills? What kind of jobs, if any, do you think the policy would be most justifiable for? What about other lifestyle choices? If an employer can check for gambling, what else could they reasonably look for in your bank statements? For business owners, what criteria do you use when vetting potential employees? Would you consider a policy like this? And what's the most unusual or invasive thing you've ever been asked for during a job application process? Nigeria Info, good afternoon. I'm so sorry we lost that call. Let me go to my WhatsApp brethren. This one says, how will the person find out if you're gambling or not? God day teme. From your transaction history, they'll tell where you've been sending money to. But how could really? I would have said no. But if an employer is not doing well, people usually accuse the employee of using the destiny of the employer. So, for that reason, the employee should check the profile of his employer. Jackson from Iba. If you're going to ask me for my account statement, I'm going to ask you for your bank statement too. I want to see how much the company is making. Let me be sure that you'll be able to even pay me my salary self. What's that? You ask me for my own. You want to know if I'm a good person. I want to know if your company is a good person. How much are people making? that you are looking for that kind of information from me. We need to go on a commercial break. Stay tuned.
The show continues after this break. On night.